Starting off at 7:57 here from the Smart Board in our Fox 10 Storm Tracker Center. Ingrid in the southern Gulf of Mexico, weakening back to a tropical storm now that she has made landfall in northern Mexico. Maximum sustained winds are at 65 miles an hour. We're seeing Ingrid continue to track to the northwest at 10, but as she continues to push farther and farther inland, she will also continue to get weaker and weaker. And by the time we move in towards tomorrow, should weaken back to a tropical depression and will be off the board entirely by the middle of the week. Now, one thing she has contributed in doing for our area, for our section of the Gulf Coast, as we have seen a surge in Gulf moisture. The counterclockwise rotation around the center has pulled in higher Gulf moisture, making our air more humid, and as a result, we're going to be feeling a bit more muggy, not only for today, but for a good chunk of this week. Let's talk about it. The storm tracker radar quiet. We're only going with a 1 in 10 shot for an isolated shower this afternoon. Temperatures are ranging between 70 and 78 degrees. It is a warm and balmy start out there, and with the surge in Gulf moisture, it is feeling warmer than it actually is in certain spots, especially closer to the coastline. Fort Walton Beach, your heat index value right now at 83. Pensacola, yours, is sitting with a temperature of 80. Now, the north winds at the surface are helping to fight the high Gulf moisture, but it is not going to win the battle because in the upper levels, the south winds are strong, and that's the reason the humidity has already kicked back up, and we're certainly going to be feeling that throughout the week. Then, because our air is turning a bit more unstable, we have to throw in an isolated shower chance for this afternoon, typical late summer weather, but the chance will not exceed the 10 to 20% range this week. And our sky will end up partly sunny. These clouds continue to track from the west to the east. A surface front will nose in from the north as we hit this weekend. That will bring us our next best shot for rain and storms. On the Futurecast model, I've told you this already this morning. It's going a little too aggressive, in my opinion, as far as how much rain we're going to end up seeing. But nevertheless, if you live anywhere in this green location, you have the chance of an isolated shower. But it does not necessarily mean this is what the radar will look like at midday. Same thing as we transition into 3 o'clock. But by 7 p.m. after sunset, everything will be clear, calm and quiet, and will stay that way through Tuesday morning. High this afternoon, 92, another hot one with a heat index between 95 and 100. The rain chance 10%, and expect a light east wind. Overnight tonight, the sky clear, lows falling into the mid to lower 70s with a light south wind. And up on the 7-day planner, here is how it all stacks up. The rain chance stays low through Friday. Then as we hit the weekend, the surface front begins to roll in. Our chance of scattered showers and storms will go up into the 40 to 50% range. Highs will stay in the upper 80s, and overnight lows will dip down to around 70. So we had